But you are now as all this.
Me being the failed YouTuber that I am, I forgot to film an intro and an outro, but as you can tell from the title, we're looking at new beauty products. So this is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered Palette. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about this palette, especially if you own the original one, but for me, this is my first time owning the Rose Gold palette, and so I really like it so far. I'm starting things off with the shade Cocoa. I'm using the Morphe M506, and I'm starting at the edges and then just dragging that color in, blending it as I go along. And then next I'm taking the shade Maneater and I'm just continuing to build up that crease. I'm using this brush from Alpha Beauty, and then using the pink shade Dollface, I'm just going to smoke it out some more with this Ruby Kisses tapered eyeshadow brush. And then I went ahead and I picked up Black Truffle on another Morphe M506, and I'm doing the same thing, starting at the edges and then bringing it in for that really smoky effect. Then I'm going to go and cut my crease with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I use the one that's in the pot in the shade 0.75. I like to just put a blob on my eyelid and then slowly start to cut out that shape. Take your time, be patient. Anytime I'm doing a cut crease, I always have to tell myself it's gotta look a little crazy before it starts to look good. And then I'm just going in with Black Truffle again on a BH Cosmetics brush number 10, and I wanted to define those edges and make it a little bit more smoky. And then I'm like, oh girl, you kind of messed up a little bit, so I went in with some more concealer. Like I said, it is a process. So now I'm using Pink Diamond on the lid. I used my fingers first to pack on the color, and then a flat eyeshadow brush to get a little bit more precise around the edges. I love this color so much. It is insanely foiled and reflective. And once I'm done with that, I'm taking my Morphe E36 pencil brush and I'm using the shade Cocoa to bring back our shadows that we kind of lost throughout the blending process. Also using the shade Black Truffle and bringing that more of that smokiness on the outer corners using the same Morphe M506 brush. And last but not least, just bringing in Maneater again to bring back that dimension. The blending process really brings everything together, and so now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. This is the Stellazzi gel liner in the shade Jet, and I am so impressed by this. This was my first time using it, and it just really glided on and looked really, really black. And then I'm just adding some Huda Beauty Farrah lashes. Now, moving on to the face. This package is from Milk Makeup, and it is so cute. It's a watermelon, you guys! And when I open it up, it says, do your skin a solid. I have never tried these, so I reached for the one that was calling my name. This is the cooling water, which is meant to depuff your skin. I love the way that this product is packaged, and once it applied on my skin, I immediately felt the moisture and hydration that it gave me, and it just felt really soothing and relaxing. I could tell I'm going to reach for this product a lot more in my future tutorials. Then I just went in with a damp beauty sponge and I further pressed the product into my skin to get more of the effects. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation. Y'all, I was struggling to carry this box to get it into the frame. It is heavy, okay? This is the Covergirl Trublend Matte Made Foundation. They sent over this huge PR package with all of these shades, and yeah, I had a really hard time. So here I am trying to find my shade. I think selecting the shade for me would have been a little bit easier if I could have decided if I wanted to match my face or my body. I ended up matching my face, so I chose light 40, but now looking back, I would rather match my body with light 80. So here I am, I'm pumping out the foundation onto this e.l.f. mixing palette, super cute by the way, and then I'm taking my sponge, picking up the product, and I'm just starting to apply this all over my skin. When it came out of the bottle, it was kind of thick looking, and I'll talk about it in a second about how I felt about that, but as you can see, it looks like skin, you guys. I wouldn't say this is a full coverage foundation, but I definitely say that it's buildable and you can really pile it on without looking cakey. The finish itself is a satin. It's not super matte and it's not super dewy. It's the perfect in-between of a natural and radiant foundation.
Okay, I'm taking a quick pause from the voiceover that's happening in this video to talk about this right here. Oh my god. I need to reach through the camera right now to show you my face, to show you my skin, because it looks so freaking good. No amount of pixels on this camera, even if I'm shooting in 8 freaking K, it cannot show you how beautiful this foundation is. You need to be here. You need to be right in front of me right now to see how beautiful this foundation is. So, okay, let me get my thoughts in order for a second because I'm just all over the place right now. I'm shook to the core. This is the Covergirl Trublend Matte Made Foundation. It claims that it is a comfort matte, it is transfer resistant, and it's an oil-free formula. And it has a bump, which I love so much. I can already see myself bringing this everywhere, and I think at this point, this just might be my new holy grail foundation. It just might. Okay, it's a bold statement, but I'm saying it because I'm feeling bold today with CoverGirl, alright? Not sponsored. As soon as I pumped this out onto this little thingy right here, you guys saw, like, it looked really thick when it came out of the bottle, and I was kind of like, oh, I might not vibe too well with this because I don't like a super thick, goopy foundation. So, you know, in my mind, I already have this bias. I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. But as soon as I put it on my skin, oh my god, I don't know what just happened. I don't. I feel like it just melted into my skin. It is with me. I am one with the foundation. I have never felt this way, you guys, trying a foundation. I have never. Okay? I have been impressed, but I have never gotten this worked up about a foundation. Like, you need to go get it so you know exactly what I'm talking about, and then you need to DM me or freaking comment on my photo and let me know that you got this foundation and you're going crazy like I am, because I don't know. Am I crazy? You guys, I'm gonna pause really quick and let you know that this foundation comes in 40 shades. 40 shades! 40! 40! Yeah, you heard right. 40. Okay? Let me just pull this box up real quick. You know how earlier I was struggling to carry this box for the product shot? Well, yeah, it's a big box. And I think you guys will have a really great time selecting your shades as well. There's many different undertones in here. You know, I thought at this point in my makeup journey, I've already found my favorite foundation. You know, I'm pretty set on my NARS Natural Radiant. I'm set on my Tom Ford stick, my Hourglass Vanish stick. I cycle between those three a lot, and I bring them with me to travel as well. And so now for a drugstore foundation to just walk in and say, hey, you know what, everybody sit down, I got this, my mind is blown away. Like, that's literally what CoverGirl just did. She came in and she said, oh no honey, like, this is where it's at. I'm super excited that we have options like this at the drugstore now, and I'm really excited for you guys to have options as well. Comment down below if you own this already and love it as much as I do. I have combination skin, by the way, so I have dry areas and I have oily areas, and I have no words. This is beautiful in all of those areas. Okay, I'm done. Back to the voiceover.
It's so weird that at the beginning of this voiceover, I was super calm, chill, and collected, but now after watching myself get so hyped over that foundation, I'm really excited again. So now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Vitalis Healthy Concealer because we are on a CoverGirl roll over here, and I'm just using the applicator to place this all over my under eye, and I don't think that I went super crazy about this concealer. I mean, I like it, but I did not feel myself getting as worked up as I did about the foundation. But with all that being said, I still think it's a really great concealer if you're looking for something that's hydrating and has a decent amount of coverage, and paired with this setting powder that I'm about to use, it also looks really, really stunning. And here she is. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is my first time using it because I let my mom take this from me. She needed a new setting powder and I was like, here, take the Hourglass. But she kept going on about how much she loved it, so I was like, you know what, I need to take it back for a hot minute and see what the hype is all about. And oh my goodness, this makes my under eye look so bright and pretty, and my skin just looks so flawless after. There's kind of like a brightness to it, but it's not like glittery or shimmery or anything. Final verdict, I love it. I think I might need to steal it back from my mom. Anyway, going back to the eyes, I'm now going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in the shade Lucky, and I'm just running that all over the lower lash and then adding some mascara to finish it all off. And then moving back to the face, I'm using this Urban Decay bronzer called Sunkissed from their Beach collection. The packaging is so damn cute. I'm so ready for summer with this. And I am using my e.l.f. complexion brush to just run this along the hollows of my cheeks, get my skin nice and warm, you know, because I was starting to look a little ghostly right there. Moving on to the cheeks, I'm using this Morphe Blush Trio in Pop of Rosé, and I'm mixing Legendary and Driven with the e.l.f. Blush brush. I can never get that tongue twister right. And then I'm just taking a sponge and blending it all together and pressing that into my skin. And now I'm moving on to this beautiful box right here. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is the new Dream Glow Kit. It has all these magical, colorful highlighters in here. And speaking of magical, I'm actually using the shade called Magic. And I love that these colors in the pan, they don't look wearable, but once you actually apply it on the skin, it instantly becomes wearable. It doesn't look like just a crazy streak of color on your cheeks, and that's what I really like about it. And I'm applying all this using the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighting brush. And last but not least, I'm just mixing Huda Beauty's Liquid Matte in Sugar Mama with her lip strobe in Angelic, and that is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry I didn't film an outro, but like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I probably forgot something, but I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh dear lord.
It's seriously like a pizza box.
Alright girl. Oh! Like 20.
I want it all. Can't keep my hands to myself. I mean I could, but why would I want to?
Don't fucking scare me like that. Why would you do that? I can't see peripherally.
This video, did you see King's Snapchat story?
No, let me finish blending. Shit, don't scare me like that. Okay, but I'm looking a little ghostly. I look like Casper.